confirmation message. It can wake up your dead cell in a matter of minutes, return your lost appetite, and make you smile in a funeral service. May a M-Pesa confirmation message be a regular part of our lives. Have you noticed that there is no drug that is as effective as a M-Pesa confirmation message? It can wake up your dead cell in a matter of minutes, return your lost appetite, and make you smile in a funeral service. May a M-Pesa confirmation message be a regular part of our lives.
Let me know if you can see me. Hello. Who is logged in on time? I would like to know. We have a lot to do tonight, so I would wish to start off immediately. It's been a long time since we did a live video. Marani, who's welcome. I hope you've been well. I've been very well, just helping people package and sell their brain, sell their knowledge, whatever word you want to use. And so if you're here with me, just leave me a comment. So I would like to see that so that I know. And then if you can share this with your networks, it's very important. Today, I've really prepared for us. By the way, even if you don't come ever to any of my coaching programs or whatever else I'm offering, and just consume this knowledge that I'm giving today, you will be so happy that you attended today's live message. All right. So I'm glad that we are here. Welcome to my live. I want to start us off. If you can see what I'm sharing on my screen, we would work together. All right. Welcome. So today I want us to look at a topic that has been very close to my heart. And the reason why it's been close to my heart is because I've worked with it. This is something I've done. This is something not tried, done, and built a life around it and build a dream around it. And today I would like us to look at how do we extract, package, and sell our brain without losing it. I'm sure some of you saw this topic and they were like, sell my brain? How do I sell my brain? This is just a way of putting it so that you can come to the live. Anywho's, a lot of us, a lot of people, and a lot of people that I know are busy selling their brain, because anyway, what is it that we are selling in the knowledge economy era? So if you have been very keen to observe, we human beings long ago, we would do farming. When I was growing up, I was told people would exchange they would exchange farm products with money, with whatever, barter trade, like those eras of a long time ago. Then we evolved with time. We came to the industrial era, where manufacturing and all those things were driving the economies of the world. And up until maybe 10, 15 years ago is where the knowledge economy started picking up. And what is a knowledge economy? It's an economy where the production and use of knowledge is an acceptable source of earning income or prosperity. Like you can sell knowledge and survive. Those a long time ago eras, you couldn't do that. In fact, telling people you have knowledge in one or two things was nothing, because people needed to see, where do you work, in which company, in which industry do you work in. Today, you can comfortably package your knowledge and sell it, because in this era, people are even willing to pay for your knowledge. That time, people weren't willing to do that, but today they are. All right. And the reason why people are willing to pay for knowledge from you, from me, from anyone else, is because people are no longer very patient to learn. Long ago, during my mother's growing up, and probably my grandma's, people were very patient. They would give themselves 50 years to work for the government as you learn and as you grow, and they were never in a hurry. Today, not like that. I mean, 20-year-olds, 50, 25-year-olds, they want to drive the best, they want to live the best. So they don't have the luxury of time to learn and let life teach them. So that is why people want to pay you to teach them what it is that you know. All right. Yeah. Today, I want to declare this. You can make more money from doing what you love with your knowledge and your skills, right? Can you imagine waking up to do what you really like to do? When I do discovery calls are calls that we do with prospective clients or people who want to buy our coaching programs, but they really probably don't know exactly what it is that we offer. So we do discovery calls. So when we do discovery calls, one of the questions I ask the person on the line is, what would you like to wake up to every day? Like, what is your ideal life? Which kind of job would you like to wake up to every day? What would you like to see when you wake up every day? So that's what I always like to ask them. And I also want to ask you, what is that you would like to wake up to every single day? You wake up like me, I wake up to train, I wake up to coach, and I wake up to creating content. I love it. So I like to ask people, what is that thing you would like to, how would you want your life to be like? What would you like to see every day when you wake up? And that is where your knowledge comes in. So that's why I'm saying you can make money doing what you love with your knowledge and your skills. I'm trying to go fast because we have so much to cover today. I want to ask you a question. Do you know that over 2 million people search for different kinds of informations online every day? Over 2 million people are online searching. And I want to see in the comment section, what do you think people search for online? What are some of the things that people are looking for online when they go online? What do you think people are searching for? I want to see a comment or two. What do you think people are searching for? A comment or two. And please share this live video with your friends or whoever else is interested. Or what are you searching for when you're online? I want to surprise you with the kind of things that people are searching for. And I wanted to give you the data so that you are not tempted to think this what I carry is not important. Yeah. As I went to see your comments, I want to show you some of the things that people are searching for. When I learned that 2 million people are searching for how to do different things online, I positioned my offer properly. I decided, will people be searching online? Yes, I must be found online. Naomi says how to make money, how to make money from home. Thank you. What else do you think people are searching for online? What else? Scholarship. What else are people searching for? How to? Mental health issues. Thank you very much. I can see that. What else do you think people are searching for online? What do you think people are searching for online? Every day, 2 million people, by the way. 2 million people. What do you think they're searching for? Places to visit. Thank you, Andia. Places to visit. All right. Let me show you what else people are searching for. But even before I show you that, I want to ask you, are you available online? Can people find you? I used a big word which I don't even know if it exists in English or not, but is your offer findable? Whatever it is that you are using, is it Googleable? Whatever it is that you are offering your clients, can they find it? Today, we went online and searched for coaching programs. Can you find Coach Betty? If you went online to look for people who are happy about the environment, would you find that person that is happy with the environment? So I can see cooking recipes, places to visit, how to lose weight. Thank you, Ruth. People are searching for all those things. I gathered some because I saw some very interesting ones online. Can you believe it? But imagine people are searching for how to boil an egg. People are searching for how to clean. They are searching for how to bake, how to sing a love song. People are online searching, how do I sing a good love song? People are searching for how to make money. People are searching how to drink water. And by the way, for your information, I saw a video on YouTube that has more than 8 million views, how to drink water properly. 8 million views. How to drink water properly. You might think that putting up such a video is such a difficult, no, it's such a mundane thing. You might think, who would want to search this kind of information online? And people are also searching for how to deal with an angry colleague, how to deal with an angry husband, how to deal with an angry wife, all these things. This is what people are searching for. In essence, what I'm telling you is that over 2 million how-tos are happening online. Are you there? This is to show you that this is the knowledge era. The knowledge is what is driving the traffic. Knowledge is what is driving our lives. Knowledge is what driving the economies. An era where people are willing to pay for knowledge, because by the time I search how to make a good egg, probably if I find someone with a good recipe, I will pay for that recipe. And we are saying, no wonder the knowledge economy, no wonder the knowledge industry is worth over 164.7 billion USD, and it will reach 2 or 3.8 B by 2026, 2028. By the time it reaches there, are you going to be found selling your knowledge? Or you're just going to be reading statistics and worrying and wondering how people do it? And I'm here and I'm opening your eyes and I'm showing you what's going on. So by that time, this industry is going to be worth that much. Can you ask yourself, what is 203 billion USD? What is your share? Why do you want not to have a little share of that? So today's show, I just want to create for you possibilities and show you that knowledge is the next big thing. So what does this mean for you? The fact that this knowledge economy is going to be, it's a big industry, but it's even going to be bigger than what we can see today. What does this mean for you? This means that this is the best time for you to make a fortune from your knowledge. That is what it means precisely. Everybody, including you and me, we have knowledge that other people would gladly pay for. I can see my friend Derito Ayora is watching. And the other day, I saw that the government has directed people to plant trees. By force, by fire, we are going to plant trees. When I saw that advertisement, I asked myself, has my friend Derito, who has planted so many trees, who has spent the last probably 15 years learning about trees, has he placed his knowledge somewhere that we can buy? I asked myself, is there an ebook that I can buy that shows me how to plant trees properly? I wondered if government was to look for someone to help them do this project, will he be found? And he's my friend, so of course I can mention him. We will fight behind the scenes, but that's what I wanted to say. I want to say this. If anybody has knowledge and anybody can use their knowledge to trade online. And just like my client Judith, who is now charging for her knowledge in tendering. I met Judith, who bought my Activate and Monetize Your Potential program some times back. And Judith works somewhere where she deals with tenders every day. She sees people bring tenders, she opens tenders, she evaluates tenders. What she didn't know is that her knowledge of more than 10 years, having worked in that capacity, could help her package something that she could sell outside her comfort zone. I have Lucy, and probably Lucy is watching today. Lucy is a big shot in this country. She's a CEO. But Lucy has a story. And Lucy didn't know how this story could end up bringing her some extra income or helping her create an impact. I mean, when I say selling your knowledge, I also mean you can earn both in terms of giving people income or impact, because we are not just here to make money and live. Or my client Francis who is in the media, and Francis structured his media knowledge over the years into a coaching program. Now he is showing us how to write stories that can attract the attention of the editors, how to become thought leaders. How do we make sure that people know that we are not thought leaders? Before the students met me, they didn't believe anyone would want to pay for their knowledge. And that's a story I hear from a lot of quarters. That Coach Betty, do you think somebody can pay for this kind of knowledge that I have? Absolutely yes. So I know the questions that could be running through your mind. Maybe you could be asking yourself, how do how do I know what can be monetized? How do I know is can everything be monetized? Probably that is what you're wondering, and I would like to see your questions as you watch. You can drop me a comment. I'll see it. My phone is around. You probably are wondering, but I've tried this before. I've tried to sell my knowledge and it didn't work very well. I've tried to monetize my passion. I didn't see the results. So what is she telling me? You are actually probably wondering, how do I make money from my knowledge? Yeah? And maybe that's a question that is going on in your mind. I want to tell you this, and that's why I have a smile, because I want to say something not very pleasant. People won't come throwing money at you, my friend, just because you are knowledgeable. Uh-uh. Just because you've worked for 20 years, nobody is going to go to the bank and withdraw money and bring you. Just because I worked for Safaricom, big boys, nobody was going to go to the bank and bring me money. Why? Because of what? No one is going to get money and just bring you because your voice is smooth. Absolutely not. And nobody is going to bring you money because your knowledge in the microfinancial sector is amazing. Nobody is going to bring you money simply because you've worked for care, the FMCGs for 25 years. Absolutely not. No one is bringing you cash because you've been a teacher for 25 years. No one. Nobody. But guess what? I still want to tell you that that knowledge can be monetized. How do you monetize? The reason why people are not bringing you their money is because you probably have not packaged that knowledge or the skill before anyone can pay you. You have to. And I want you guys to leave me a comment. Please share this show with your networks. Don't be mean. Share this. Let's help each other package that knowledge that we have. That knowledge that you have gained from the circle you've worked for 5 years, 6 years, 7 years. How do you package it? Because no one is bringing you any cash, even a dollar, if they cannot see what it is that they are buying from you. So let's be clear with each other. The fact that you have knowledge is fantastic. Congratulations. You are the best. However, nobody is going to bring you money just because you have knowledge. And in any case, today people can find knowledge on YouTube for free. Those who have all the time to go and Google can go and Google. So how do you do that? How do you ensure that you package your knowledge in such a way that people can pay you? This is my best. By the way, you guys, what makes me happy, what excites me in this life is to show people how they can package their knowledge and sell it. How they can literally package their brain and structure that thing that is in their brain into a buyable item or into a buyable program. You see, the service industry, why people struggle is because we have what we call intangible offers. A lot of times, if I tell you activate and monetize your potential program, you can't touch it. You can't see it. The only way you can be convinced is if I show you the benefits, or I show you how I've packaged it, or I show you a book, or I show you videos. But if I tell you from my head that, you know what, my name is Coach Betty, I'm the monetization coach, I can help you. That is talking too much. Show us something, package something. Now, I want this one to be a bit practical. I know I didn't want you to bring around your books and bring around your pens, but you can do this with your mobile phone. Or if you can grab another space to write this, I would appreciate. Do this. The first step to ensuring that you package your knowledge, because nobody is paying you before you package. The first step is identifying which idea, which knowledge, which passion, which talent, which area of expertise, which hobby, which skill that you can talk about for 13 to 15 minutes without stopping. Me, I can wake up at night and talk about monetization of skills for 1 hour without looking anywhere. What is that thing that you can talk about for 13 straight minutes without stopping and without a script and without looking anywhere and without getting tired and without getting bored and without anyone paying you? Write 3 of them. You can do this after the program. You can do this right now. You have somewhere you can note down. So you can write 3 skills or 3 knowledge areas or 3 passion areas or 3 hobbies that you like. Now, warning from me. Please do not write off any of the skills or any of the knowledge. I know probably the people who follow me most are people who have worked for the corporate world, or people who have been in employment at some point. And guess what? There's this brainwashing that happened to us, that the only thing we can monetize are the very heavy skills, eh? Like reporting, communication, you know, being an engineer, being a teacher, being a lecturer. We think those are the only things we can monetize. So as you do the identification process, please do not ignore any of the skills. In fact, I only said 3 because I knew we will not have time in the program to write as many as possible. When I am doing a practical session with someone, I always give them homework to go and write 50 of those. When you write 50 of those, it allows you to do what we call brain dumping. Just dump those things in your brain, dump them on a piece of paper. If you like making eggs, dump that on a piece of paper. If you like making your hair like me, I really do like making things on my own self, dump that on a piece of paper. If you like reading like I do, dump that on a piece of paper. So write, and do not ignore any of those. Our problem is our ego. And I know there's a book called Ego is the Enemy. Actually, that is our main problem. It comes and we keep thinking, I won't write that skill, I'll write the digital skill. I will not write this skill of cooking or baking, I will write the lecturing skill. I won't write this and this, I will write this and this. Do not overlook any of the skills. When I was having a talk with another client of mine called Judy, she told me, Coach Betty, when I saw you online one time doing adverts, I really wondered what you were talking about. And I didn't think there's anything, she's in HR. I didn't think there's anything within my job that I could monetize. I really didn't think so. Until when I came inside and imagine what Judy is monetizing today. Organization skills only. That's the only thing she's doing. So I would like you not to jump any of the skills. Step 2, testing. In this step, you'll get the answer to this question. How do I know that what I know can be monetized? You're already asking yourself, so how do I know if it can be monetized or not? I want you to do a small test. You can use any of the platforms that you can have. If you have a following on WhatsApp, if you have a following on Facebook, on IG, on TikTok, if you have a big email list, do a small test. And this is how you do it. You post content today. You can post a short video. My friend can go to his big forest of, I think now 8,000 trees, take photos and post them online and say something about the trees. Let me tell you, the people who know you, they know your heart. You will see where people are tending to lean most. For me, I know what people ask me most of the times and what they think I can do very well with. So test that idea. If you don't want to do that, you can ask 5 of your colleagues, by the way, what do you think it is that I do very, very, very well? What is that thing you think I do too well? And please do not ask those ones who don't like you, because they're not going to be truthful with you. And then at the end of the testing stage, you'll find out which skill out of the 3 that you wrote down is in hot demand. Is in hot demand. Please, out of the many that you wrote, which one is in hot demand? And how will you find that? Feedback. Please don't go jumping out there and stopping your job, resigning because you're excited about an idea, or because someone called you and told you, come, I give you a job. Please, let's do the testing. Testing is not funny. It is not even, it's not even, it doesn't encourage us too much to go sending emails to people and asking them what they think we can do best. But let's do it. It's very important. In the program that I sell called Activate and Monetize Your Potential, there are tools that we give you that can help you validate your idea. You go out there using that tool. You don't have to move. You can send it on email. You can send it on WhatsApp. And then it helps you know which idea or which knowledge area you can focus on. Number 3 is the packaging stage. This is exciting. You can package your knowledge into digital products or otherwise. I mean, what are some of the digital products that you know about? I've been teaching about this online. I've been posting it on my account every day. So you can package your knowledge into digital products and sell that online, or you can package to sell physically. For example, there are people who package their love for cooking into cake business, or they package their love for knitting, or they package their love for organizing the house. That is not really a digital product. So I am not insisting that you sell your products digitally, and I'm not insisting that you package them into digital products. But if I were you, in this economy where selling online is easy, I would think of a digital product, and I'll be telling you later why digital products are fantastic. Now, you choose the digital product format that you want. And I would advise this: choose one that matches your personality. A lot of people fail in business because they get into things that do not match their personalities at all. And they go in head first, pour all their pension, they pour all their retirement benefits, they pour all their savings, they pour all the loans that they borrowed into a product or something that does not match their personality. So let's say you are someone who doesn't care too much about beauty. You are not this person that goes out to learn what's happening in the beauty industry. Then you go and start a big salon with that cash, simply because your sister is running a salon and it is doing very well. Or your mother has told you, since she has like 10 million in an account, she wants you to start selling vehicles, and you can start with 2 vehicles. You have no, today I spoke with a friend of mine. He's in the call, so I will not mention his name. And I asked him about a particular kind of car. And he told me, I have no passion for cars. I don't know about cars. Oh, I was asking him about a particular car. I don't know about cars. I have no passion for cars. I don't know things about cars. What if someone came and told him, I have 10 million and I want us to start a car selling business together? He would fail in the morning. Why? He's not passionate about it. His personality does not match that. So a lot of people struggle monetizing their knowledge because they pick a digital product format that does not match their personality. For example, you start writing a book and yet you don't like reading and you don't know so many formats of a book. Or you start doing videos and you couldn't care less about your image. Or you start doing, what can I say? You choose a product that does not match your personality, or you choose something, maybe you are very, very introverted, then you pick a product that will need you to go out there and talk a lot, yet you don't like talking a lot, or you like talking a lot And then you choose a product that will not allow you to appear in front of people and front what it is that you are doing. So as you package, there are many personality tests out there. You can see Coach Irene, she has all the best around, but I am not here to tell you to really come out there and sometimes when I tell people to do things, they are like, oh, she thinks we have all that money. If you have the cash, please look for Coach Irene Muredi and do this with her. If you don't, there are free online tests that you can do. They are very shallow, but at least they can start opening your eyes as you look for money to go and invest in a proper personality test. So don't invest in a business and do not package your knowledge in a way that will not represent your personality. I hope we understand. If we do, please tell me that you're watching and you're listening and you're getting something. Next, the last one is creating an offer with your knowledge. Now, we've talked about identifying, we have talked about validating or testing your idea, we've talked about packaging your idea. Now, we want to talk about creating an offer with your knowledge. And this is where a lot of people go wrong, though this is where the money comes from. By the way, money is in creating offers. If Lucy were here, I don't know if Lucy Gedaiga is here, but I remember us having a conversation with Lucy. And Lucy was having all these media houses. Once she wrote a book and people knew about her, they started calling her to go for media interviews. I also know a lot of friends of mine who go for media interviews. I used to go for media interviews before I created an offer. That really damages you because you go, you present your knowledge very well, people know you know something or two, then they call you and tell you, we would like you to help us. You don't have an offer. A lot of you, probably this weekend, you have been invited to go and give a talk somewhere. You will go to a church hall, you will go to a school, you will go to a parent meeting, you'll go to a board meeting, you will go to a circle meeting and present a big speech. Then on your way out, you don't have a book that you have written, neither ebook or a physical book. You do not have a YouTube channel where people can come and watch you talking good things. You don't do live videos on your account. You haven't packaged any program. You probably you help people cook very good meals, but you do not have a recipe that you can sell. Now, let me tell you, in creating offers, you create money. In creating offers, you create money. I would have wanted to talk about how I earned with my offer, but I can see time will not be on our side if I start doing that. But you people, you know me, you come to my classes, you come to my offers. I know you do the math. So what I share happen. Creating an offer means presenting your knowledge as a solution to a problem. That is what we call creating an offer. A woman named Sarah that I know became a millionaire selling recipes to people. Recipes only. She writes a recipe book. She sells the recipes. They don't sell for a lot of money, but they do sell them. Others don't sell like recipes per se, but they start YouTube channels that get a lot of views and then they get paid by YouTube. And at this point, I also want to tell you, please don't run to open a YouTube channel thinking you are starting to monetize it the following day. You also need to be able to create good content so that you get followers quickly, because they will only start paying you when you have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 hours of view time. I don't know if they've reviewed that or not. So it's work. Any of these platforms that you choose, it is work. All right. Now, can you imagine Sarah making a lot of money from a recipe? I wanted you to think very big things. I've just brought a recipe because a recipe is as common as we can get, as it can get. This is to show you that no knowledge is common or useless. No knowledge is common or useless. So Mercy is saying something. If only I had heard what you are teaching in 2019, I would have saved myself a loss of over 300,000. Don't worry, Mercy. I also wasted a lot of money. We all learn. Now, Mercy, let me stand in because you have put in a comment and help you. One way of putting an offer or one way of identifying what it is that you can offer us is focusing on an area that you failed in and make an offer around that. You can make an offer around 10 things not to do for your salon business to survive. 25 things not to focus. You can write an ebook or a template or a checklist, you know, um, 10 things to do to make sure that your trip to the US is successful. Right now, I see a lot of people migrating to Canada, to the US, to I don't know, people are migrating to different places in the world. People are visiting Bali, people are visiting different places. If you failed, like my friends, one time they went to visit, and of course, they found out when they were already in Dubai and proceeding to another place that they had been conned by an agent who was planning their trip. When they came back, one of my friends decided nobody will ever plan her trip. She plans her own trips and they are meticulous. She does a very good job. That is something she can monetize because let me tell you what sells is your story. Your story sells quicker than these other things that we think about. The fact that I failed in business because I hadn't packaged my knowledge. In fact, can you imagine that one time I was called to go and train 150 staff members on customer service. But because I hadn't packaged my knowledge, I didn't have quotation books, I didn't have anything. So the owner asks me, so Betty, I have this amount of people I want you to train for three days, and I want to pay you 50,000. I said yes. Can you imagine? And I remember that story, I really want to cry. But because that happened to me, later when I came to know how people get paid for such jobs, I said never again. But not only did I say never again, I also decided no one else is going to suffer that because I suffered it. I don't want people to do the same mistakes that I did. So, Mercy, that's to you so that maybe you can think about helping others not to go through what you went through. Another way of identifying what else you can offer is where you have been successful. If you've done something and you've done it so well, and a lot of people have admired you, it actually means they would need help. The problem with us is that we overthink and wonder who will buy, what am I made of, who am I anyway in the animals kingdom. You are quite somebody, you are quite the deal. And let me encourage you tonight as you think about your offer, you only need to be one level above the people you are helping. You don't need 10 levels. You're not becoming the president. We think so much and lose a lot of opportunities because we are thinking 20 levels up. You don't need that. You just need to think one level up. And then when you get one level up, then become better and go two levels up. So don't worry. You have very many clients. Those who would like what you know, they are just one level below you. Those people need your services. And since we are how many billions right now in the world, I think we are heading to 8 billion. Really? You want to tell me you cannot find 100 people to buy an offer from you? So, what you should be concentrating on right now is to make sure that the knowledge that you know, much as it may be very common, you're making use of it. For example, this knowledge of recipes, imagine only recipes, was able to help Sarah make a lot of money. You could help people draw their eyebrows, how to select very good glasses, how to package your master's degrees properly, how to finish your PhD on time, how to drink water when you're 40 and above. Imagine you can focus on such a niche. You can tell people how to drink water when you're 40 and above, or how to manage your diet when you are 25 and below. Focus on something and you will find buyers to it. So, what do I want to challenge you? I want to challenge you to stop sitting on your knowledge. Someone out there needs it. I can bet you for free. Someone needs your knowledge out there. You might think it's mundane. You might think the fact that you clean tables very well is nothing. You might think that the fact that you arrange your house meticulously is nothing. You might think that when you notice communication gaps in media, that it is nothing, yet it is everything other people are looking for. Imagine this could be your ticket to making more money than you're making now. I hope and pray, and I know all of us could do with a little bit more. This also could be your ticket to making more impact in people's lives. And this also could help you be free from money worries, no matter how hard the economy becomes. Because let me tell you guys, the government is coming for our money. Have you bought electricity of late? Have you gone to fuel your car? Gotten to the supermarket? Have you received a notice from your bank telling you from this date we are increasing the interest rates? We are doing this and this. These guys are coming for our money. Unfortunately, it's not a Kenyan problem. It's a global issue. So we are not going to be blaming anybody. We are going to be looking at how do we make more money from our knowledge. So this also can help you to prove to people that you are not wasting your time and also their time. Packaging your knowledge, it helps you so that you don't waste too much time trying to explain to people what you know. And of course, it could also help you break free from that job that you don't like going to every day. Back to Sarah. So Sarah presented her recipes as a solution to a problem. Sarah wasn't just selling recipes. Sarah was presenting a solution to a problem. And probably you're asking yourself, what problem? Some people are tired of cooking the same food every freaking day. They don't have ideas. By the way, there are people who don't have ideas. They just cook ugali mboga nyama, tomorrow ugali kuku nyama, ugali what. And they quickly don't think about other recipes. But Sarah made their life easier because you can look at Monday, we eat this from Sarah, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So she helps you get out of the headache of thinking what it is that you want to cook. This is just one of the many ways you present your knowledge as a solution. I don't know what you're thinking about the knowledge you're having, but let me tell you, here's the best thing about packaging your knowledge as a digital product. Now, let me go back to digital products. Digital products are the very best because you only create it once and it keeps giving you money over and over again. For example, imagine you are a communications expert. You see us people who are not communication experts failing and doing, messing around, and we are gaffing and we are not getting it right. You feel bad wherever you are seated and wondering, couldn't she have done it in this and this way? Couldn't Coach Betty have put her slides in this and this color? Me, I don't know how to put them in any other better way. This was my best. If you had an ebook or you had a video, you had packaged just 4 videos saying how to make the best presentations that bring you the best of customers, I probably would have bought this product. Imagine packaging it into videos and selling it over and over and over again. And you can actually pay adverts. So you don't even have to bring your face at the front if you don't like coming to the front. You can pay adverts and it can sell itself. Let's do the math. Imagine you've done an online course, a video course, or a podcast that you're selling for $9.99 Kenya shillings, like 1,000 Kenya shillings. And you do a good job to target only 5 people a day to buy your book on communication skills, or to buy a book on how to be the best negotiator around, or to buy your book on how to present themselves in a new job, new managers. You've written a book for new supervisors, for new managers. You've written a book on how to make sure that you take care of your mobile phone, where to find fantastic mobile phone covers, where to find good makeup. I mean, you can write on anything. You can package anything, how to shop at Carrefour. You can do anything. There are many people who don't know how they can shop at Carrefour. And so they get frustrated, or whichever other supermarket they haven't paid me to mention them. So probably they think about going to the supermarket. They are like, no, I don't want that. So imagine selling that product for 1,000 Kenya shillings online and not finding 5 buyers every day. How much money is that? Please do the math with me. How much more money will you make for yourself in a month just targeting 5 people in a day. And you don't have to resign from your job. You just have to focus, sit down, know how to create the online program, do it, and start selling it. It also gives you freedom to do any other thing that you want to do. You can be running your business and your knowledge can be giving you daily alerts on the side. I don't do this every day. I have other things that I do on the side. Imagine. I have other things that I do on the side, but AMP program is selling. I've seen Lucy Gidaiga. Welcome, Lucy. Lucy is, I'm so proud of her. She is my that student. You know, that one that goes all out to make sure that she does her job so that whatever knowledge I gave to her and whatever expertise she had collected and her experience over the years, she's been able to monetize it. So imagine if you are Lucy. Lucy is offering a program that helps women bounce back from their costly financial mistakes. So Lucy is already working and she'll continue working, but she has this program that she can sell for 10,000, 20,000, 30,000 on the side. Even if you get one client every day, surely isn't that going to help you sort out those bills that come along every other day? All right. That's the beauty of doing a digital product. It doesn't stop you from doing other things if you want to. You can, because you're the boss of your digital product, you can start the adverts on Facebook or Instagram, or you can switch them off. You can decide to do to grow your own communities and sell to them. You can decide whatever it is, you are the boss. Most people quit their jobs when they start to earn 2 times what their jobs pay them. But I wouldn't advise you to quit your job just because you're making 2 times more. That is not being very, very prudent. I would wait a bit until that it's very stable. I wish I knew this information before I resigned. Me, I just resigned and came to find out from the world what's going on. But I wouldn't want someone to do what I did. So I don't advise you to leave your job as yet if you're working. You might, if later you want, when the M-Pesa alerts are rolling in and you can see I'm making 10,000 a day extra income, I'm making 5,000 extra income a day, and probably you can start thinking about it. So I don't sugarcoat things. You know me, because me, I really want you to have results like some of my students and myself. And you know that I also don't like to tell you things that don't work. Therefore, you need to take action before you can get results. You need to work. Today I had a call with someone, and one of the things she asked me, Coach Betty, will you promise me that AMP program will work and I will be able to make money? I told her, no, I will not promise that the program will work. I would like you to tell me what kind of effort you want to put in so that program cannot work if you're not working yourself. The program works if you're working. Monetizing your potential works if you're working. Monetizing your potential works if you can be the one to rise up and package your knowledge into something that you can sell. So the good news is, I want to make the entire process easy for you. You know, the ideation, ensuring that your idea is the right one, validating it in the market, packaging it, creating an offer. In fact, let's talk about creating an offer, not in a long while from now. I have removed every guesswork out of creating your own money-making digital product. I've removed every guesswork out of how you can package your knowledge, because I don't want you to do what I did and failed. I want you to just go through and succeed. And that is why at this point, I want to invite you this coming Tuesday from 7:30 in the evening to 9, 7:30 on Tuesday to 9, 7:30 on Wednesday to 9, and 7:30 on Thursday, 7:30 to 9. I'm inviting you to this roundtable. There's an event that I'm doing with my friend who is a sales coach. She's a global business and sales strategist. She does very, very well with sales. And I invited her because I don't want you guys to create offers and then you're not selling them. That is why people become frustrated. I want you to create offers and then you'll be able to sell them. Guess what? I've even added 2 days. It shall be a 5 days. So 3 days we learn, 2 days we are together now trying to see what it is that we can put together. How can we start this? So in the group that we shall be in, the groups that we will form, I will be there guiding you, I'll be there hand holding you. But before then, we shall have taken you through 3 days of helping you create an offer. The reason I did this live today is because I realized probably a lot of people who have paid for the roundtable, because people have paid, might not have this prior information. So when I'm teaching them how to create an offer, they probably will get a little bit lost. I have told them time and time and time again to watch I did this challenge with another group, and I recorded videos which I'm giving for free inside Activate and Monetize Your Potential Challenge group. But I noticed people have not watched those videos. And because I'm a nice coach and I want you to find your results for the money you are paying me, I decided, let me do this, break it down for you. So now go back, watch those videos for clarity. So I'm inviting you to join me on Tuesday, on Wednesday, and on Thursday. And then Friday and Saturday, we'll be doing the thing now on our sales, so that you create an offer by December. I want you to start selling your offer by January. Either sell it or give it if you want to. You can give it to build a community, or I just want you to have an offer. So with the round table, what we will be focusing on is how to create an offer. I want you to have an offer. I want you to finally show people this is what I have and this is what you can buy from me. All right. And then our guest, Nivena, is going to help us with how then do we find clients for our offer. But I've also told her to come with goodies. So she will be coming with some of her free with her courses. Her courses are good and they are international product. So I've told her, Nivena, please, when you're coming to this class, tafadhali bring my people something so that they can remember you. She's my friend, so I think she will come around with a course or two to offer to us. All right. So I'm inviting you to join me, Roundtable with Betty Season 2. And the topic we are going to be handling is knowledge into money. I want to help you package your knowledge into money, and then we create an offer. The dates are as shown, the time is as shown. 5,000 Kenya shillings for the people who are already in my private group. And if you want, I can send you a link to join the private group. Or just pay tonight, because if you are not, and the reason I'm doing this, not to punish anybody, but because I want people to come inside the community. I also have a strategy for 2023. I want to be in a community. I want all my people to be in one community so that we can do great things. I want to focus on helping people finally realize I don't want to I don't want to do a round table, then I drop them, I do another round table, then you guys go your way. I want us to work together, and then you can start doing your own shows like these ones. You can start doing your own YouTube channels. You can start doing anything that you want to do. I want to help you do it. If you want to do physical events, if you want to do private coaching, whatever it is that you want to do, I want us to work together come 2023. So I am not looking at offering too many things come 2023. And that's why I'm saying there's a special rate for the people who are already in the private community. And the pay bill number to pay to is 880-100. That's the LCBA pay bill number. And then there's the account number there. When you pay, you can send me on my number if you have it. If you don't, you can send me on Facebook or into my inbox, and I'd be very happy to see you in class. And so I had really wanted to present that for today. I don't know if anybody has a question before we end the show. I would be very, very happy to answer your question. Anyone with a query? Anyone with a query? I am really looking forward to having you guys in class for the 2 days. It will be more practical than talking. I want it to be very, very practical so that we can help each other create our offers, and then so that the next coming year, we are not just saying the economy is hard. By the way, you guys, I don't want anybody who listens to me to be talking about the way the economy is hard. You can only say the economy is hard if you aren't observing. And I see a lot of people looking, but they can't see. You're looking and you can't see. The bills have escalated and it's not getting any easier. Unless you don't read global news to know that it will not get easier. The best thing we can do for ourselves is to create more income alerts to our bank account, is to create, let's create, even if it's 1,000 Kenya shillings a day extra. 1,000 Kenya shillings a day is 30,000 Kenya shillings at the end of the month. If you don't feel like selling on Sundays, it's 26,000 Kenya shillings. If you also don't even feel like selling on Saturdays, it is how much? Remove another 4,000. But we will not be complaining. This life does not like excuses. And it will not even allow you. Life does not tolerate people who give excuses every single day. Life does not tolerate people who like to whine, complain, while others are moving. Let me tell you, creating a life of your dreams is a lot of work. I will not lie to you and tell you that daily money alerts to my account is an easy job. It is not easy. Creating the life of your dreams is very, very hard. Struggling, living the life you don't like is also very hard. So the two of them are hard. So choose your hard. But because you are listening to me today, I would say that let us choose the hard that at least is progressing us to some direction. Because if you choose the hard of just sitting there, feeling wishy for yourself, thinking there's nothing you know, yet there are some things that you do very, very well. Imagine, let me give you some ideas. There are people who are paid just to listen to people. Imagine you are paid just to listen to someone complaining or talking about their problems or talking about their retirement. Your work is just to listen and you charge them per hour. There are people who are paid to do what? And this is an idea I've always wanted to give one of my favorite students. I think I'll give it to someone really soon. There's a lady I have read about who has a call center, not in our country, in another country. And that call center is for calling lovers. So you call the call center, you tell them, can you call my lover on this line? Today is Valentine. And call them and talk to them in a very nice voice and tell them that I love them to death. Do you know how that feels good to your lover, to your husband, to your wife, to you, whoever it is? And she charges you for that. She charges you for making your significant other feel good. You can charge people for giving them peace of mind. There is nothing that you should ignore. And that's why my examples for today were not Harvard. They were very, very basic because I don't want us to ignore the basics. So I'm inviting you to the round table, and I'm also inviting you to join the private community. I'll share the link here when the live is over, and then you can pay your 5,000. I'll see you on Tuesday. But most importantly, even if you don't come to the round table, even if you don't come to any of the things that I invite you to, please consider creating an offer. Once you create an offer, just about anything. You can help people create backgrounds like this one, Betma Show. You can help people, find uniform for their children. By the way, I'm a parent, and every year that we have to go find new uniform when they're going to the next class, every beginning of year we have to buy books. Me, I usually wish there's someone who can help parents with shopping books and charge me. Imagine if you found 20 parents and charge them 2,000 per parent or 3,000 per parent to go and shop for the books and deliver them at home. If you charge 20 of us at 3,000, that's 60,000. And that's work you can do in a day. So I don't know, understand sometimes why we really whine a lot when we have parties and we have been blessed to be alive. So thank you very much, guys, for joining me in tonight's show. I didn't announce it a lot. I just felt in my heart, if I go ahead with the round table and help people create offers before we do the very basics, and I'm seeing they are not listening to what I told them to listen in the group, we will get stuck. And so I really thank you. Thank you for coming. To have a good night and enjoy the rest of your weekend. See you in the round table. Thank you very much.